Hi, it's Pammy here, and I'm going to do a demo for you today of a Frontal T-zone Phantom Retwist. I bet you're wondering what that is. Sit tight, sit back, relax, and give me at least 20 minutes of your time so that I can tell you how to keep your locks looking neat and fresh without having to do a full retwist. Stay tuned. Bye. So I'm doing another demo frontal retwist on my hair. It's a T-zone again. So these are the two middle rows that goes midway back, as you see back here. These are the two middle rows, right? Took them, parted them, and then these are all the ones along my hairline, and these are all the ones along the back hairline. These are along this hairline, and these are along the back hairline. And then I have the rest of my hair in a ponytail. Okay? So I'm going to braid this together and get it out the way. I'm going to, part it and separate the loose hairs, all of these, and set my hair up, braid one side, and get ready. I'm going to start on this side. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I braided the middle already, right? So before I braid the sides, I took some witch hazel and some Q-tips, and what I'm doing is I'm cleaning the front of my hairline right here, which is where I happen to get my worst flare-ups because my skin on my face is naturally oily as well. So this is where I get probably the worst seborrheic dermatitis flare-ups, and I do this every couple of days just to keep it from flaring up or flaking up or getting irritated in any way. Clean it off really good and everything. So that's what I'm doing right now before I braid off the sides. And also I am spraying between this my scalp and the base of my locks that I'm going to twist with some aloe refresher spray, which also has witch hazel in it. But I never retwist my hair with dry hair. Never. It always has to be dampened before I retwist it. You should never twist your hair or style it while it's dry. It should be a little bit, there should be some moisture there, okay? All right, be right back. All right, so I'm back. Hello again. I have cleansed my frontal hairline and made sure that there's no irritation, and it wasn't, but I just wanted to make sure and reinforce that before retwisting and putting any product on my hair. I spritzed my hair so it's damp, and I'm going to start on this side. And you see I have a lot of loose hairs here that I have to put into my locks. And basically I'm just going to do these locks, and like I said, I'm going to just join them into my ponytail. And that's how I managed to get through 3 months before I retwist my whole head. I just fixed the front to make it look decent, at least maybe once every 6 weeks or so during the time. So I do it twice during the time because I retwist my hair every 3 months, so quarterly. And basically after 6 weeks, halfway through, I will do a frontal retwist and let that get like this again, and then I'll do it one more time until I do my next retwist, because my next retwist is not due until the middle of next month. So this is my second frontal T-zone retwist to just make my hair look fresher until then, okay? Yeah, so I'll be right back. I'm going to get my other stuff set up here. It's on the table, but I want to open everything so that I don't have to do it while I'm talking to you, okay? Be right back. Okay, so I'm ready to get started on this side, and I'm going to be putting my aloe vera gel on my scalp as I open my parts up. And to hold my hair for the retwist is the Peculiar Roots Lock Pomade. This scent is like a pear and guava, I think it is. I believe that's what it is. But this is not the one that's available on the website. This was in a bonus box. But I like how it smells, so this is why I'm using it. This one is mine personally. I don't share this one. And as you see, I got it a few months ago, probably back in November. Yeah, the end of November. So you see, and this is a 4-ounce jar. So you see, I have not gotten even halfway through it yet. So I'm going to start. Yeah. Okay, so I parted out the first one here, right? And I'm going to use my aloe gel. I'm sorry if I'm not looking at the camera, but I have to look at my mirror because the camera ain't going to give me the same thing that I need for my mirror, okay? I'm just putting a little aloe on my scalp. Sometimes, you know, because I have a lot of gray hair growing in, sometimes it's a little bit harder to see these days because my eyes don't work either. I'm getting old. Let me stop. But and on the back side part, like so, any extra I'll put into my hair. And you see how my hair just curled up when I put the aloe gel on there? Yeah. So now, very small amount of pomade on my finger. I'll spread it for both fingers, like so. Right. I usually have my edge brush in here, but I'm going to use the tip of my lock brush. And using my fingers first, I rotate my hair clockwise. So this side goes forward. I use my fingers first. And using my fingers, basically going like this. It's like a palm roll, but it's with my fingers. And then I secure the extra hair around my lock. And as you see, it's twisted. And then I clamp it in the direction that I'm going to wear it, going back. And there we have it. Okay? Okay, I left because I went to get my edge brush. Also by Peculiar Roots. And I'm going to move on to the next one. So because I have so much extra hair here, I have to use a clamp to make sure that my hair is separated properly. Make sure that's straight, that part is straight. I always use the comb first. Come on, get off. You don't belong there. Alright, so now I have a nice straight part. And I'm going to put some aloe gel in there. Get that, some moisture on that part of my scalp, because I make sure I moisturize my scalp in that spot really good on the edges. Simply because that's where, like I said, that's my hot spot for flare-ups along the front hairline. So I make sure that. So again, you see all the extra hair here, right? I just put a little bit more aloe gel on the back side of my part. Right. Now I'm gonna take my little bit of pomade on my finger, rub it together. And I make sure all the hair is covered on all 4 sides. And you see, this is where my lock starts. So that's how much new growth that is there. This is why I go long periods of time. But in the front, it's an absolute must to definitely, again, using my fingers to twist my hair. Right. Anchor it back with my clamp, and there you go. See? And always try to hold your hand back and twist it in the direction that your hair will go, because what happens when you go this way and then you pull it back. It's like adding unnecessary friction to the front hairline. So if you twist it in the direction that it's already going to be worn in, then you're putting less friction on it when you pull it back into a ponytail. So that's a good tip that I wanted to share with you, all right? And I'll be right back. I'm going to finish these last two and just let you see them, okay? Okay, so I finished this side, and I'm going to turn sideways. I didn't do the ones back here yet. These are my little new ones that I started. So those are going to be easy to do. Just a little gel twirl and pin. But I didn't want them looking frizzy, so yeah. But I twisted the rest of them that's over here on the side. Okay, they're all clamped back and held down and by my ponytail. I'm just going to I'm going to leave them in for a little while, let them air dry, and then I'll take the clamps out. And now we're going to move this over, but we're not ready for that yet. Now we're going to do this side. And these are my back ones for along the back side of my hairline. So what I'm going to do is unbraid this one. It's the one. I did like just a little 2-strand flat twist down the side. And here we go. So I'm going to turn to my mirror because I can't see my parts in that camera. And I'm going to need to flip this over. So we're going to have to clamp this over here out the way. Like so. Oh. I wonder why it was feeling weird. I had it upside down. Okay, so we're going to fix this a little bit more. I'm going to put some gel there. Slide it over, slick it down. Slide and slick. Slide and slick. Lord, I'm so corny. Don't mind me. That goes back here in that lock. Okay. So most of the time when I have loose hair, it's in the front because all of the loose hair that you see on the front line of my hair is actually new hair. My front hair, my hairline is like an extra inch forward because my edges were very thin for a good long time. So they were there, but they were just so thin, they looked like I didn't have any edges, you know. Part of my son in the background with his big mouth, he's playing his game. So, now, these are twisted this way, right? So now these are the opposite way, like so. That way everything is going the same way. And that's the first one. If anybody was wondering about gray hair laying down properly with the pomade, you need I say anything? It does, okay? And you see I didn't put much of it on my hand for it to lay down. So, just little patience. And I'm losing my natural light. I like to do these things with natural light from outside, unfortunately. Oh, I did a second one here. So I'm going to do this one first. Aloe gel. Right. Then pomade. Twist. It's in place. Clamp. Sound like I'm doing surgery. asking for all of the tools, right? You're not a surgeon, be asking the hand, the scalpel, tools, and all kinds of stuff, right? Alright, so this is the next one, pomade. Just want y'all to see that I don't have to do too much. Oh my God, this guy and his game. Rick, I'm recording. Okay. I just want you to know that I am a real person, real mom, real life. And even when I'm recording, I'm not going to make my family stop being my family, but I do ask them sometimes to kind of keep it down. So this is the next one. Okay. I'm going to clamp this down so I don't accidentally grab a hold of that hair too. We don't need that in there. Right? And we're going to do this because it's a little dry here, so I put the aloe gel here too. Just to give it that extra moisture. Separate it some with my little brush. With my cute little edge brush. Work the aloe into my hair before I put the pomade on it. I keep a rag on the table so I wipe excess anything off my fingers. Pomade, right? A little brush to do its job, right? And I use my fingers again to do the twisting in the direction that my hair is going to be, so it's less friction pulling when I pull my hair back. Always twist in the direction where you're wearing your hair. If you're wearing it down, then twist down here. If you're wearing it forward, then you do that. If you're wearing it back, then, you know, twist your body a little bit so it's going this way and not pulling when you wear your hair to go back. Okay, so I have these two and this one that I'm going to do real quick, and I'll be right back after these messages. Hello, I'm back, and I'm losing my natural light. I might have to get my other little light. I don't even know if my mirror is going to give me any light. Let me see. Okay, yeah, give me some light. My mirror light gave me some light. So now I'm in the middle. Now I got my middle left. And my middle is off because I didn't do this one. I was supposed to do this one with those. So that's why it looks off. But we got this left. I finished this side and all the ones along the back side. And I finished this side and all the ones along the back side. And so on and so forth and stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and take care of these. Then I'm going to come back and let you see how it looks finished. Okay? And I know when you see me turn my head, you can see the darkness from the new growth over here and stuff like that. But trust me, when I'm done and I let everything down and I style it and stuff, then you will see that it doesn't look crazy, because I make sure that the other locks that's not retwisted, is not all frizzy and stuff. I clean that up too. Okay, so right now they just tied back, but I clean it up a little bit too. You know, with a little of the flaxseed mousse, I put it on there, it tames the frizz, lays it down and everything and whatnot. So yeah, okay, be right back. One more thing, by the way, you see how fresh it already looks with just the front edges redone? That's why I do it, you know, so I can look presentable and not look all crazy and crap, you know. But like I said, I make it look, trust me, I make it look snazzy when I'm finished, okay? Okay, that was a speed one that I did there. I'm on my last one right here, and I'm going to put a little bit of aloe in there because it got a little dry from sitting and waiting for me to finish the rest of them. Okay, and you see it's one of my ones that I had joined two together a few years ago. And then I had crocheted at the bottom to keep them sealed, but I wanted to keep the texture of that twist, give it a little character. And I'm looking in the phone as a mirror. Right? Again, you want to twist, twist, twist and shout. And I'm done. All finished. That is all the top, middle two in the middle rows. Now the reason why I do a T-zone, which is this and then the sides, this right here, if I decide I want to wear my hair down or something like that, or I want to put it down and do two braids or twists or whatever, it don't look crazy right there. You know what I mean? So it's still, if I decide that I want to wear my hair back in a ponytail like you see now, and I look bald because you can't see my hair right now, or if I want to wear it down while I'm on camera, and it's a frontal T-zone retwist done, or a frontal phantom retwist. I call it a phantom because it's not my whole head. Then it looks decent for the sake of recording and being on camera. So I am finished. I'm gonna let my clamps stay in, and I'm gonna come back and do one last little clip to add to this after I let it dry and took it down. It may not be tonight. I might wait until the morning. So yeah. But thanks for joining me today while I did a demo of a frontal T-zone retwist. I hope that I was able to help you learn a little something to protect your hair and just keep going. Bye. Hi, good morning. Doing my t-shirt again this morning just to, keep up with this styling. Anyway, I just wanted to just give you an update. My hair's just up in the sloppy bun right now, but this is my frontal T-zone retwist. So it's that refreshed look, as I said. I'm going to take this down. And just lay it down. So if I want to wear it down, it looks, clean. I can't really see my part on the phone. There we go. Just lay it down, right? And it looks freshly done. And my gray is just growing it nicely. I love my gray. My salt and pepper's here. But this is why I do a frontal T-zone retwist. So, presenting from the front now. My back doesn't look all crazy because the back of my head doesn't frizz up as badly as the front. What I do with the back of my hair is I would just let it be. I keep it nice and moisturized. I use my lock brush to brush my hair because with my lock brush, not only do I remove lint from my hair, but it also smooths out and keeps the frizz to an all-time low. In the front, especially around this area, I still have a lot of new growth coming in, which is why I haven't crocheted the newly grown hair into my lock just yet. I just twisted into the lock. At some point I will crochet it in, but I just don't feel like it right now, okay? Yeah, so nah. And I just like how the gray hair blends nicer when I just twist it in. I don't mind it coming out like that again. So, that's why I've been taking my time and being lazy with it. I may never crochet it in. I don't mind it being there. So it's just like a little 1/2 inch of hair from here to here. That's like growing out my forehead. So my forehead is a little bit shorter than it used to be. But I just wanted to give you that update. And have a great day. Thanks for joining me in my tutorial for a frontal T-zone phantom retwist between my quarterly retwisting. Till next time. Bye.